Hello Leo, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your December tarot forecast. As always, we'll be looking at your love life, your career and workspace, and we'll get you guidance from the universe on the energies of the months of December and how to navigate them. At the end, I'll post some messages from your person of interest to yourself. And we always start with an oracle deck here, so we'll get a quick message from the Enchanted Map Oracle. Without further ado, let's get started. These readings are for Sun, Moon, and Rising Leo. So if you're checking for your sun sign, please check out readings for other placements. And I don't have my stand today, but I do have a weekly show called Mindfully Awake, where we talk about different concepts of mindful life, of spirituality, and we break them down and we go practical with how can you bring more of that into your life. There's a playlist in the description box below where you can see or you can just go to playlist on the channel, and there is a dedicated playlist with the name of the show, Mindfully Awake, and you can see the episodes that have aired thus far in there. There is of course more information on how you collaborate with me in the description box as well. So Leo, you've got Peaks of Joy. Isn't it a lovely card to get? I mean, seriously, I do want to read it though. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, but yeah, let's see what the Enchanted Map says. Your life is filled with happiness, so share it with others. Joy is yours today. No matter what your inquiry, you will be happy with the results. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement, and you work hard for it. You are surrounded by true companions and events that are synchronistically arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. The world is seen in a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude fill your heart and remember to share your happiness. Joy is contagious. So if you had any kind of questions, a kind of yes or no question today on your mind, then this is definitely your yes answer to that. All right, let's see what we have with tarot for today. So for your love life, we have 8 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands. Wow, contrasting energies. For the workspace, we have the High Priestess. That's Pisces energy, could be dealing with Pisces. We have 5 of Swords, and we have the Magician. This is Gemini. And then the advice, we have 7 of Cups. Gonna comment on all of this in a minute. We have 2 of Cups. Beautiful. So you get to do joy with somebody else, you see? Share it with others, that's important. And the Star. And I'm gonna say it's Aquarius energy, could be dealing with one. Even before we dive into the reading specifically, I just heard a message that this is really how you attract, because this is the soulmate card, right? The soulmate connection is here or is coming for you very, very soon, sooner than you think. And for some, I'm hearing it's a Christmas miracle. It's gonna come into your life. But the interesting part is that the best way to manifest something, again, you have the Magician card here, is to attract, to be in the right vibration, to elevate your vibration and then to attract the reality to that energy, right? It happens naturally then. And that's exactly what I sense here was the joy, and the part of the guiding that said that joy is contagious. When you are on the peak of joy, when you are in that excitement, when you feel on cloud 9, you see this image, somebody just soaring through the sky, then, you emanate that kind of joy, that kind of energy, and it attracts your soul family. Whether it's a romantic partner, a friend, or a business collaborator, why not? And by the way, bottom of the deck is the Fool energy. So this is like sense of freedom and faith. Sense of being untethered, from just like flowing freely. And that's what I'm sensing is going to be the name of the game for Leo in December. By the way, half of December, we still have the first half of December falls onto Mercury retrograde, so communication could be tricky, and actually see some of it here for you in the love department, because we see the Eight of Swords here, we see the Ten of Wands. There's some kind of burden that you may not even realize is still bothering you. You know, like it's something from the past, and maybe the person you know, who it happened with isn't even in your life anymore. But somehow there wasn't a proper closure to that scenario. You didn't understand why things ended a certain way or so quickly, right? Something like that, and it stayed. It's lingering on the back of your consciousness. And right now, it's keeping you trapped, because there is a similar fear in the present. It could be the fear that this relationship, like, it feels so good, it's likely, you know, something's gonna happen, it's gonna end, you know, it's just impossible for you to hold on to a relationship that's so good, or like for a long time, you know. There's some kind of negative self-talk that's present here, but it comes from those past burdens, right? From something, maybe somebody told you something like that, like you'll never be happy, or you know, you always screw things up, even if it starts off well. And you're in that starts off well category, that phase in your relationship, and you're like, oh my God, how am I gonna screw it up? Right? So you're putting on the burden on it that doesn't really exist. This is where grounding exercises really help to bring you back to the current moment, back to the now, and focus on what you want to build, you know, what you want to create with this someone, right? Rather than coming from a place of love, the place of joy, rather than the place of insecurity and fear. Don't really see much about your person here, but like we already discovered, once you are in a grounded energy, you attract the right person, and of course we'll still get a message from them at the end. Then for your career space, we have the High Priestess, the Five of Swords, and the Magician. Lots of intuitive energy here, or you know, your senses, your gut feel, you know, going to that space. I don't know how spiritual you are, and if your career is anyhow related to that, to esoterics, to spirituality, to maybe psychology, you know, somewhere where you really connect with your intuition, where it's guiding you, where you need to connect to your heart space and connect to your higher power. But even if it's not, if it's seemingly something completely different, you're being asked to connect to your whatever your higher power is and your beliefs are, in terms of protection of your energy, in terms of wisdom and guidance, because there is a certain amount of confusion and false thinking right now. Like, there's a story you're telling yourself in the workplace that is not true, but it's really hard to get out of your head sometimes, you know. And until you connect to your heart and to your intuition, that you'll be able then to detach from your emotions and thoughts, you know. You'll be able to take a look from the distance, and then you'll see it clearly, right? So getting outside the box, I want to say thinking outside the box, but we're trying to get less of thinking, more of sensing with your intuition. Use your discernment. It's very strong right now, and those major arcanas mean that your guides in the universe are trying to send you messages. They are there for you. They want to help you out. It's just, are you going to pick up the call? And then the advice, we have Seven of Cups, Two of Cups, and the Star. I love the Star here to end the last card of this spread. This is so much hope. This is faith that there is a bigger meaning to everything that's been happening in your life. There is a direction that you're being shown, even if you don't know exactly what it is. With Seven of Cups, there is a good chance that you don't. But there is a certain value in accepting that right now the path is not super clear. It's muggy, there's a lot going on, and the life is asking you to juggle. Just don't be hasty with big decisions. That's what I would say. And if anything, we already talked about focusing on your joy, sharing it with other people, and it's holiday season, so I'm sure you can think of different ways of how to do it, or at least be with people you care about in that joyful energy. And before you know it, things will start resolving themselves. Soulmate is gonna be by your side, and the joy is gonna multiply tenfold. I love this so much for you, Leo. Okay, let's get some messages from your person of interest. Messages for Leo, please. All right, we got something. By the way, if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. And you can leave me a message. You can hit me up for a personal reading. Anything you want. Wow, Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Your person definitely thinks marriage. If you're already married, they think you're gonna be together forever and ever until death do us part. There is certain feeling that they are not mature enough yet, or they can't give you everything that they'd like to give you yet, something along those lines, right? But it's almost driving them towards being more ambitious and doing more in life and hustling and seeing what's out there, and they love it. So on the one hand, it feels more like anxiety, some tension, and pressure, but on the other hand, that's the engine that's driving them forward. Otherwise, they know that they would get lazy. They would have like a moderate, comfortable life, and that's where it would end. Their ambition would end there. And with you, they are the dreamers. The Eight of Cups here is showing what is still in their life that they need to get rid of. And what I'm hearing in terms of the message that they're saying, I know there's still stuff I need to work on, or, you know, those unhealthy habits to get rid of. And yes, right now I don't feel like I can deal with all of it at once or put it down completely, but I'm working on it. And I'm trying to find ways. I'm hearing explanation of how to do it and what to do about it. It's almost like you think, like, if there is a substance abuse or even, I don't know, excessive smoking, right? And your person decides that they need to quit smoking. But because it's such a strong coping mechanism for the body, for the brain, it's really, really hard to just quit cold turkey. And apart from the mechanical things, physiological things, and like the different ways to support yourself biochemically, like with the patches and other things, your person is looking into the motivation of understanding why it happened to me then and why I'm stopping this now, you know, so that it has more meaning, and that meaning is something that will create structure for them, so they don't slip off again, so they don't go back to the bad habit, whatever it is. So sounds like you were a big inspiration for them, Leo. Good for you. All right, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I love you all. Don't forget to like the video, and until next time.